Hello and welcome back to the Super Swiss. We are still in our allies' war up here for the county of Frisia. We're trying to get our troops up to their troops before Bavaria's troops reach our troops. I think these are Bavaria's troops, yes. So, that's our main goal. In terms of our kind of long-term goals, what we're trying to do is we're trying to fish for a claim on the Duchy of Savoy. And we're doing this by using our bishop and getting him to fabricate a claim. And we're trying to improve that by trying to kill our bishops so that we get a better one. And that's basically our current plates that are spinning. So, let's head up to the north and see whether we can survive. It looks like they might not be targeting us right now. Now it says that they're heading to this one. Yeah, so they might be heading round there, which would be ideal. But if they chase us, that's a little bit of a worry. So, just speed it up. Yeah, so we want them to go, yeah, them going right is perfect, so now we can take a very left path along the coast and then hopefully meet up with our allies up there somewhere. So let's do that. We're no longer the Dynasty head because our troop count has changed and it's like, oh, you're no longer the strongest. It'll sort itself out in the end. There we go. Right. So they're heading around this way. Fight happening, which is great. Neither of us will be in here, which is great for our side because most of our strength is currently oh, there we go. Now we're the Dynasty head again. Once again, their strength got recalculated and now it's like, oh no, you are stronger. But anyway, yes, most of our strength was already up here while most of their strength hasn't arrived yet, so that's kind of ideal. Perfect. Keep heading up this way. Are you retreating into this one at some point? Retreating to there. Well, I don't know if they're actually going there or whether they're going there then somewhere else. I guess I want to try and head up here. Can I do that? No, I don't really want to do that though. I guess I want to go to that bridge, which they're not going to. So let's try going across this bridge and see how where that takes us. Yeah, so where are they going? They must be going up here, for some reason. Not entirely sure what they're doing. Maybe they're going for that army that's isolated? Are they in two wars? No. They must be going for that army that's isolated then. This army is now free to attack again. I think I'm going to try and take the attack. There we go. They're now moving further into this territory next to the 4,000 troops, which is not going to work out very well for them. Let's try and corral them in here a little bit. They're going into the sea. That's their plan, to retreat to the sea. I mean, okay, I'm gonna catch you before you get there, but I love that your thought was, I can't beat you. I'm gonna pay money and go to the sea. They retreated back. Okay, cool. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, my library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired a tome on the Great Battle of the Catalonian Plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? So the newer one, study an old battle, you get martial, or attempt to translate. We can potentially get a lot more, but it's a 35% chance. I'll just take the one martial. That's fine. Right, so this army is now heading over, I think, to us. They're retreating. So let's walk along here, which I think we're allowed to do. And we can walk all the way to this city, which we can then siege. That all sounds like a good plan. Let's see. No, we can't siege it. I guess we can only siege the other one. Here. That's fine. They are merging up, which is not ideal. Maybe I just go tell the AI I'm here and let them decide. That's also an option. It might break the AI, but we'll see. They seem to be doing nothing right now, which is not ideal, right? Unless, wait, no, they're the attackers. Actually, never mind. They need to take our holdings, so if we do nothing, then we win. Okay, cool. I'm going to attach to that army. There we go. Let's see what they do. Absolutely nothing. I mean, that's kind of okay. They're sieging Upper Lorraine, which doesn't bother me whatsoever. Gelrian is now a culture. Divergent culture of Dutch. Alright, I'm going to go to speed 5. Just let this go. So do we not get taking war score in this war? County of Frisia. We hold the County of Frisia. I guess we'll get it eventually. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they're doing here. Okay, they're moving. They're moving. We might break them. They're retreating because we're following. Okay, get out of here. We're going to move out of the way. A meal to die for. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way, and the poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Ansgar alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Do it. He is dead. Nobody suspected me of doing it, and we now have a new person with 18 learning. We do need to sway him a little bit. Who are we currently swaying? I think we're swaying our wife. Yeah, she likes us again. We're fine. Right, we're going to sway this person. I can't sway him. Maybe we'll wait just a second or two. We are going to sway him, though. And then he will hopefully... Why do we not have swayed? Oh, it was right at the top. There we go. I've just... menu blindness. That's fine. I was going to say, why can't we sway him, but it's all okay. What's this arm? Whose army is this? I have no idea. Oh, that's the Holy Roman Empire's army. Okay, so they're probably not hostile to Bavaria, I'd guess. They're just allied to us. They are? Wait, what? You joined this war? Oh. Alright. Wait, is... Oh no, this is all in the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, I didn't know he was allowed to just join vassals' wars. Okay, well, guess that'll end that whole war, huh? A courtier between friends. My Marshal Prince Bishop Arnold has honoured me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Arnold approaches me excitedly. Well met, Ducato. It pleases me to see you are thriving here in Argyle. It occurred to me that Hedwig here might be of service in your court. She is an incredibly talented diplomat, as silver-tongued as they come. I would make use of her myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see her great talent go to waste. Won't you take her in and unleash her potential? Court physician currently. Okay, although she's not really that good in that job. She is a giant. She can join our court. We lose prestige, but we're closer to getting a friendship, or I must decline. Yeah, sure, we'll take her in. That's fine. Looks like this war is done. So we'll leave that be. Your culture is now fascinated by the arched saddle innovation. Okay. What is that? We can recruit armored horsemen in 48 years. Cool. I don't really have anything left to do in this war. We've currently contributed 0. Let's like make a guess that they're heading over here, and I'll try and be in a battle. Yeah. Let's try and be in a battle. An impression made twice. Ahead of another feast in the honor of my liege, Kaiser Ordulf. This isn't the one who... No, we didn't sleep with his wife. That's fine. Dauphin Bertrand pays me a visit. Neither of us are in the Kaiser's best graces, but if we were to provide a spectacular show at the feast, we might improve our standing. So I can give gold, I can find entertainers, or we need to focus on the small things. He likes us either way with this one, which is fine. I can find the entertainment. He also likes us either way, and we spend prestige. I'll take the spend prestige, yeah. For all the sweeping legs and spinning arms, Kaiser Ordulf did not appear overly impressed with the dancers Dauphin Bertrand and I hired for the feast. He listens to dedication with a smile, but then quickly turns his attention back to the food. Okay, well, we got 15 opinion, and then he likes us better. Like the other guy, Bertrand. Have we now contributed? We have. That means we actually get something at the end of the war, and it's 100% war score, which means the war is over. And we get 2 prestige, but also 12 opinion, which is kind of nice. But the 2 prestige doesn't really do anything for our giant hole of prestige that we've got up there. Okay, let's disband our troops. That's fine. Back over here. What are we currently doing with our marshal? You're currently improving county control over here. That's fine. That's why this one's still low. It's ticking up naturally. That all seems good to me. How are you doing with our claim? 15 months left. Cool. You know what I think we're going to do now? We're going to do something that people suggest often, but I very rarely do, which is we're going to marry off people in our court. So we're going to look for people in our court who are unmarried. Also, yeah, you're not allowed to be married. That's fine. I was just thinking about one there. Okay, so these are all the people in our court who are unmarried. I was trying to think if there was anything else I needed to do here, but actually I think this is fine. I think I just need to say that they are not my dynasty. Yeah, so that'll get rid of our children, and then that kind of works there. Is there like one that says... No, I was trying to see if there was one that was like eligible to marry. I don't think her bishop can marry anyone. No. Okay, so that's fine. So, widow. We need to find you a wife. I guess we're looking for either like an I guess inheritable traits would be nice to get more people in our court with inheritable traits. Yeah, and then kind of sum of all stats, probably, something like that. We don't need to spend a long time on each person. We just need to go like, yeah, they look all right. Let's drag them into our court and see how it goes. Next character, Carlman. Same thing. We go, I want you to find a wife. You're not allowed to marry? Why not? Is it because you're gout-ridden? Is it because there's nobody who would? Okay, people would marry you, just not with nobody with an inheritable trait would marry you. Okay. Well, let's just go to sum of all skills. Don't choose Hedwig, because she's already in our court. Yeah, I'm going to choose Mafalda here. Perfect. Let's go with that. Next one. Hedwig. We are going to... I don't think we can matrilineally marry you, actually, so you might not get... Oh, no, you can. Okay, I thought she wouldn't matrilineally marry because she's lowborn. Oh, but I guess she could matrilineally marry another lowborn. Yeah, that'd be fine. Herculean and Giant. That seems really good. I mean, it's unlikely that there are going to be any children out of this one. Actually, if there's not going to be any children, let's just choose like something like martial skill. We'll get Kuno in here, and he can be a knight for us. Sure. That works. Next, we have Gottschalk. Okay, so you are once again inheritable. That's all fine. Then we'll go for sum of all skills. Find somebody who's of an age to still have children, and then go perfect. Robust. And that at least gets us another marriage in here. And then Averado. We have a lot of gout-ridden people in our court. Yeah, so let's see. Does he have any... Yeah, nobody wants to marry him because he's got gout, I think. Okay, well, whatever. We'll choose the less picky people. Go sum of all skills. And then just find somebody. I don't think I've ever seen that trait. Loyal. Huh. That's an interesting trait. Okay, well, you can marry this... Oh no, we want him to marry somebody who can still have, children, in theory. I mean, she could at 45. What I'm meaning is still within the likely age group. You're possessed. Probably not a great option. How about Beatrice? Yeah, sure. You can marry her. Then back to our list. Philibert. You seem fine. You're my court physician. Okay. So we turn back on inheritable traits. Nobody wants to marry you. It might be an age thing as well. Yeah, it might be an age thing as well. Or maybe it was some of them were lowborn and some of them weren't lowborn. Anyway, sum of all skills. Scroll down. Rosa. Perfect. Right. They will marry. And now we have a bunch of new people who will be in our court and hopefully more children in our court and all sorts of things. So, let's see how that goes. They should all be saying yes because it said that they would say yes. Perfect. Okay, so that's that one done. Just a little bit of housekeeping that I rarely do. Everything else seems fine here. I think we might be good to just go speed 5. We could also get this guy to find secrets in Savoy, maybe? That doesn't really get us anything. Yeah, okay. We'll chill on that. Call to war. To the modest Otto, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the holy war for the county of Brenna. Signed, Duke Gebhard of Austria. So you have declared against Lutetia, which I'm assuming is here-ish, although I can't actually see it. Oh, it's actually all the way up here. Okay. And you've declared for the county, so that one right there. So for their capital as well. You're bringing 4,000 troops. They're bringing 3,800. So it's a free win, basically. Yeah, I accept. Right, let's raise our troops and go to war. That's what we like to do. So we'll get our troops raised in the north here. Raise all of our troops and wait. Perfect. You guys are going to head up here and hopefully we can actually join in on this war at some point. We will lead. Cool. Speed 5 while we move. Just to get us up here. We're not too worried about their exact positions because we assume Austria are going to win. In my attempts to align Ansgar to my interests, I've found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are in fact the same. As I dictate in my letter, I can emphasize those shared interests 50-50, or I try to maintain subtlety. Yeah, he just gives us 30 opinion, or there's a chance of gaining 50. I'll just take the 30. Then he starts endorsing us and starts paying us money. This seems great. Yes, I think I'm happy with that. So they're already winning the battle. We're going to go for the siege, I think. Yeah. So go into their capital, and then hopefully we'll get something out of this siege. And then Austria will keep them off of us, which is nice. Hey, a martial perk's available. She's formed a new alliance with Pomerelia. Not a lot of troops there. We already have Gallant. I think we wanted Serve the Crown next to give us more control growth. Yeah, I think that was the one that we were wanting. It might be time to switch from this, but getting that means that this one over here is now going up by 0.5 naturally, and then this one is going, well, it's going to finish any second now. So that'd be great. We can ask our Head of Faith for gold. You'll give me 200 gold for 250 piety and minus 20 opinion. Well, thank you, Marinus. I will, of course, take your gold. I appreciate that. Nice. I've considered your plight and have decided to grant your request. May these funds bring you victory in your war against Duchess Cornell. Wonderful. Yes, I will use the funds definitely for that. Nothing else. We've captured a valuable hostage. How much are they worth in war score? 50%. Okay. Which means the war will be over in a couple of seconds if we keep them. However, if I ransom them, I can get 65 gold. Yeah, we'll win the war. Why not? That's fine. Or at least we'll see how much we get after this one. I prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance, and I have finally found enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the County of Savoy. Indeed, I could even argue you are the rightful lord of the Duchy of Savoy. Well, well, well. That appears to be what we were looking for. I will, of course, say yes, all of Savoy will be mine. So we now have a claim on all of Savoy, which is great, obviously. Our prestige level is still a little bit low, but we have the claim. Get rid of that, all of that. Perfect. Is he really wearing that? Yeah, why is he not? Oh, because he's ill. I was like, why is he not wearing his bishop gear? Just ill. Okay. So, that now means that we can press a war on Savoy. Their only ally appears to be their vassal, which is not very good for them. So they only have 1,000 troops. We destroy Savoy, we take all of that, and then, in theory, we can start working our way towards getting up to... What do we need to get up to? We're currently established, distinguished, illustrious, I think it is. So that's the next one up from that. Okay, that's looking good for us. 57 gold is tempting, but I want to do the War for Savoy sooner rather than later. So yeah, I think we won't take our 57 gold. We'll just wait for this war to end. Let's go help out with a siege up here. Down here. Hopefully they just leave. Yeah, they're just gonna let us have the siege. That's nice. Okay, so we got more war score. The reason I was hoping they gave us the siege is that we can then get the war. We can get any rewards from the actual siege. So our courtier has just married. Oh, so our son has just married this person who is now our courtier. So Otto, who is now one-eyed. I don't know how that happened. How did you become one-eyed? That's apparently not a very important part of your life. Okay. Has now married Adela, who has Amazonian as a trait. So that could be good. Yeah, good stuff there. Court physician has now become a novice physician, so actually has some skill. Good. Nothing else we need to do here. Still winning this siege. Austria, Austria, I need your troops. Thank you. I appreciate it. We won. Okay. We got prestige and we got opinion. He loves us. He thinks that we are great because, or Gebhard loves us because, you know, we contributed 100% war score apparently, which is pretty good. I think that means out of his allies, but still, he likes us. And now I think we could go to war with Savoy. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. I mean, we could reinforce our troops, but they currently have no strength. We can get Austria into this one, and Austria are, like, relatively strong right now. Yeah, I think we do that. I think we strike while the iron is hot. We don't have enough prestige to declare the war without taking a penalty. Now, the reason why I'm annoyed at that is because I believe it gives you a fame penalty. Yes, we would move down to disgraced, which is another level of fame lower. So we actually have to wait till we get to 144 prestige. In which case, I am going to go on a hunt. That will give us prestige. Good, let's go. Felling a beast. You would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in human form. It was the largest heart I've ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It's still an imposing sight lying dead before me. So we can sell it, trophy from my wife, or we can send it to the Pope. I mean, there is a certain thing about sending it to the Pope. I'm going to take the money, though. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the heart and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well, so we gain 150 prestige, which is a good chunk of what we need. We're now going to host a feast. Why? Well, even though it doesn't say so, feasts tend to give you some prestige. Right, let's go. Oh, motivated workers. Building construction time is down. Also, now that I think about it, we probably, yes, have you available to increase control over there. Nice. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Walter approaches Matilda and me at the great table. So Walter, being my son, approaches my wife and me at the great table. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the host. Well, we're going to say, yeah, I'm going to take all credit for that. And yes, that gave us prestige. Chad Stagger has low durability. That is important. A promise is a promise. Unconcerned with any etiquette, my Marshal Prince Bishop Arnold slaps me in the back. I mean it, he exclaims. I'll do anything you're asking me, anything at all. Ask me and it is done. I can smell the alcohol on Arnold's breath, but the promise has been noted by every guest present. So I can get a weak hook, or I can get 30 opinion. Well, we don't need a weak hook, so I'll take 30 opinion for just now. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my Marshal, Prince Bishop Arnold, goes on and on about military strategies. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? So we get an interesting conversation, which gives us diplomacy and learning, or he can become our friend. You know what? Having one of our vassals as a friend, that seems like a good idea. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say the feast was a success. I have my wife Matilda to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. So everyone who was at the feast gets 20 opinion, and we get 150 prestige, which, wouldn't you know it, gives us enough prestige for this. Let's see what we got. We can pay homage to our liege. I probably should. Let's do that as well. And I'm gonna bestow a gift upon him. Let's do that. Just before we go and do anything else. Servants usher me into Kaiser Ordulf's great hall in Kessel, where he sits on his throne waiting to hear my pledge. I kneel at the feet of my lord and pledge the many oaths of homage as his scribes record the event. My attendants then follow, presenting my rich gifts to the Kaiser before the assembled court. Ordulf bids me to arise and confirms his satisfaction along with the rights of the lands that I rule in his stead. So, that's our dynasty gains some renown. He gains opinion of us, and we gain prestige back. And given that we spent prestige, that's good. And then he gains some gold of ours. But we're pushing ourselves further and further towards distinguished, which is quite nice. We can invite knights. 150, that gives us enough. Yes, I'm also going to invite 3 knights, because we are currently low on knights. We probably can't afford to recruit them immediately, but that's okay. Right, Savoy. my claims, declare the war. We're then, of course, going to call in our one ally that we need, Austria. They will accept because they love us. Let's go. Austrian alliance, turns out, was pretty good. We're going to raise our troops. I actually think raising them here makes sense, so we can have them all raised and then walk over to their land. And then we just go. Speed 4. Raise them up and get them over here. So we're going to go to Bern. He is joining us. Wonderful. Where do we want to siege first? Maybe over here in Geneva? Yeah, we'll go for that. My hunters captured this live stag, and its grace and majesty reminded me of you. Please accept it as a token of our everlasting friendship. Signed, Prince Bishop Arnold of St. Gallen. So we can get a garden stag, which gives us prestige and lowers our stress gain and lowers our stress, or we can have a venison feast. Yeah, we'll get the extra prestige per month. That seems good. So there is a smuggling ring here, which is not great. A knight has arrived. Yeah, I want to recruit you. You're our best knight so far. 65 gold. Sure, why not? I'll recruit him. It gives us another knight and increases our strength quite significantly. Yeah, good. Carrying on. So we'll move over here, and we're just going to start sieging. Doesn't really matter what they do. We're assuming that Austria are going to deal with any, like, troop issues, and we're just going to siege. They might attack us. There's definitely a possibility they attack us. Nope, they've decided they're too weak. Let's go speed 5. This war is pretty much done with already. Hybrid culture. Petty Queen Helga has formed the Norse-Gael hybrid culture from Norwegian and Gaelic cultures. Okay. Cool. That's an interesting one. Right. Austria, you gonna deal with the... Nope. Okay, that's fine. A commoner of Franconian heritage has been accosted in the streets of Bale over some minor offence. Well, I can gain some opinion and chance to lose prestige, or I can gain 75 prestige. I'm going to gain 75 prestige. I need prestige. The Catholic world was appalled to learn that my friend, Prince Bishop Arnold, was discovered torturing a servant boy in a secret chamber under his rooms, taking apparent delight in the poor boy's anguished screams. Probably the worst time to be a friend with him. While scandals among clergy are nothing new, it is disquieting for one to occur so close to home. We can condemn him. He dislikes us. He is still our friend, so he will still like us. We can condemn him. We can defend him, which is not going to go well. Or I should just stay silent about this. I think we have to condemn him for many reasons. Let's go with that. Yeah. I think that seems sensible. Till death do us part. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, my heart beating on whilst yours is gone. Oh, Matilda, my sweetheart, my life will never be the same without you. So that has broken our alliance with Frisia. And she is dead. We gain a bunch of stress because of that. We will look for a new wife after the war. But that's okay. A knight has arrived. Lambert. Do you want to be recruited? 90 for Lambert. It is worth it. Or we're missing a steward right now. Oh, and we're not allowed to hold on to this much land for many other reasons. Okay, you can be my steward. And yeah, our stewardship is just so bad right now without a wife. We really do need a wife with high stewardship. Okay, I'll find one now. You look perfect. Yeah. We're not really worried about getting children. We could get you who with an alliance with somebody with 0 troops. I'd rather not get an alliance at that point. Alliance with some... Oh, it's not an alliance. It's somebody who has a claim on Poland. I don't think we need that either necessarily. I think that a lowborn seems fine for us just now. We'll just marry her purely for the stats. Right. Wait for the marriage to go through. Wonderful. We now have more than enough in our domain. In fact, we can switch her off of managed domain, maybe. No, we can't. Well, we're at 17 right now. She's currently giving us 14. We'd lose 8. No, so we go down to 9. So we can't actually take it. Because if I do this, you see we actually drop below the amount of stewardship we're allowed. So, yeah, we have to keep her on this one. It does allow us to hold an extra holding. It's just not ideal. Not where we want it to be. Right, so. We've won our siege on Geneva. They've actually broken their siege over here, which is lovely. We would love to beat up their troops, actually, if we can. Hopefully Austria keeps sieging while I go searching for this army. Where are they going? They must be going round the mountain. Right? Maybe? Oh, they're merging it with an ally? Oh, I didn't even notice they got an ally in this war. Okay, never mind, we'll back off. We'll go and be over here. Maybe we'll go to their capital, like Austria. Did you just take attrition to get there? They must have gone round, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll go and sit in our capital just for a second or two. And just chill here. Martial lifestyle perk. Increase control in county progress gain. That seems great. So this is going to go even quicker. It's now going 1.6 per month. Okay. We're going to chill here just for a little bit. Let our troops reinforce. Let our supply reinforce. They're going to win the siege on the capital any day now. Wonderful. That got us a ton of war score. Gebhard has arrived. Do we want to recruit him? Yeah, why not? Let's recruit him as well. 75 gold. So that now means that we have 3 much better knights, so our army is much stronger. I'm hoping that Austria have realized they need to be here in Zurich. Child of my dynasty, Otto. So this is my son Otto, having a son Otto. Yes, this seems fine. You know what, just chill here for a second. Austria will work it out eventually that they need to be up here. Yeah, they're working it out. There we go. They'll be here any second now. They're going for my capital. Alright, we're going to take the fight. Austria, you coming? I'm assuming Austria will come up here. There we go. They're working it out. We are losing this battle, but that's okay. Luckily, we weren't leading. A demonstration of leadership. Oh, and my daughter has learned the High German language. Cool. My friend Prince Bishop Arnold has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. We can get opinion with them and then martial lifestyle, or we get respected figurehead for levy reinforcement and then martial lifestyle experience. I'll take the levy reinforcement because we don't really care about his opinion of us. He's already our friend. Once again, the dynasty head changes. That's fine. Matilda, she needs an educator. What are you doing? You gonna go for intrigue? Intrigue's fine. You got anybody at court? I'm not too worried about finding her the absolute perfect educator. Maybe I'll go with my wife. Sure. I'll do fine. These guys are going to arrive. They're going to arrive after the battle is done. I'm hoping that they will start to join in. Yeah, and they will catch the other army, and then that will be a win for us in the end. Perfect. A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows I was cursed the day I met Simon. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Why did I hate Simon? We got into a childish food fight in Duke Werner's mess hall. Oh, and now he's dead. And now we're happy about it. Yeah, it seems like a healthy way to handle a childish food fight. Right, back over here. Oh, we're still retreating. Never mind. I was like, oh yeah, now that's done. We can go somewhere else. Enemy ally joins war. 250 troops from Savoy. Woo. Wait, you're also Savoy? New Savoy? Did the person just die? I think the person who was holding Savoy just died in that battle. Yes, okay. Fair enough. Allied combatant slain. Alvarado, we just married him off. Now he is dead. We sent him gout-ridden into the battle and, well, he did not survive very well. Head down here. They're still retreating. Alright. In this way. I think we can win this siege. That should be enough. Set 5 months left. Okay. Speed 5. We'll just siege it down. This guy likes me at 100. Wonderful. Good to see. Good to see. They're going to try and siege back the capital, but we're sieging 2 of their ones in the meantime. We got enough. 100% war score. Do we have any prisoners? Nope. Alright, well, I'm going to enforce demands. Victory! We have taken from Count Odon, who is now my vassal, we've taken from him Savoy. Wonderful. And we got another couple of vassals as well. So be it. Disband all armies. And now, you'll see that all of this is our land. Fantastic. So now all we need to do is form the Swiss Confederation, which needs us to have illustrious prestige, which we are working our way towards. We're not quite there, but we're working our way towards it. We have maybe 15 to 20 years to get that much prestige. Should be easy. We have a ton of money. We can host feasts and hunts off cooldown. We can probably go on a pilgrimage, which might give us a chance for prestige. There's various options that we can do. But we've achieved the basic goal of getting the land, which is a good start. Also, Chad's dagger. Obviously, we need to repair Chad's dagger. That's a high priority repair. Cool. And we will lose land when a vassal inherits foreign titles, but hey, what can you do about it? What's foreign title? Is this you're going to inherit Piedmont from this person? Ah, okay, so it's unlikely he'll inherit because she's likely to get children. Okay. Ideally, we'd prefer to just take your land off you, though, and not have a vassal who hates me. But, you know, problems for next time. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.